set it up for you, okay? Cool. Also, give it up for Loy Isaida Center and New Year again. We've been partnering and using this space and we love it so very much. So please, leave it the way you found it, if not cleaner. No graffiti. If you need to use the restroom, you're going to take this exit right here. You're going to make another right. You're going to see like a water fountain right there. You'll find cups for water and a restroom of your choice. I think that's all my rules for tonight, yeah? Yeah, I don't think there's any other rules. Don't throw anything on my stage. I said that already. Somebody got a shoe one time. It's real bad. I have a beautiful feature tonight. And I always open up for my features, and I am so excited to be from New York, and I love everything about tonight. It's giving woman energy. It's giving big New York energy. And so I'm going to open up with this minute piece that I very, very much love, and then I'm going to let you know about my feature, okay? Cardi B, when Cardi B says she's a gangster in a dress, she means. Every time a brown girl is born in the Bronx, the concrete of our jungle turns them into a beast. Both beautiful and lethal. Now, should the beast dream beyond the stripper pole, the hood will say it is deluded by hunger, but to honor the hunger of the beast is both an ode to Apple and Eve. She means, girl, you better eat. She means, when they offer you the welfare line, recognize that bag ain't big enough. She means big apple dreams. She means the dog did come first and a bad bitch came after to keep her foot on your neck with a 16 harder than any erection she's ever inspired. She's inspired a movement. She means dream, brown girl, dream. Don't be ashamed when they call you a beast, brown girl, feast. Bloody shoes on your feet, brown girl, boss. From the Bronx, she means I'm as good as it gets. Dead ass. Yes. Big New York energy. All right. I'm so excited. I'm going to read your bio because you deserve to have your bio read. But our feature tonight, her name is Tabs. Give it up for Tabs. She's in the building. I have the privilege of meeting Tabs at a different open mic that I host in the Bronx. I see like some flyers, stuff happening over here, but that's Tab's information. Please follow her, get to know her. She's a beautiful person inside and out, and her poetry is amazing. I'm going to read this bio now, but I just wanted to throw a little source for that. Thank you. Tabs, birthed in the city of art, Tabitha loves, for word had arrived early. Life's heartbreaks have been the tools used to shape beauty out of trauma. Tabitha is both creator and writer, poet and spoken, author of Shallow City of Noise, a collection of poetry that expresses all the letters of her existence. She is also a play stage writer. Tabitha strives to continuously grow as an artist, pushing her creativity to new horizons. She has performed on most New York City stages, just most of them, she ain't going anywhere for you, including New Mexico. She is also the head poet of the Tesoro, okay? New York division. Give it up all the way from the second row. Give it up for Tab!
Hey guys, thank you for being here. I thank you always excited for this opportunity. New York Poets Cafe always got a special part of my heart. For somebody's mama. And Ron for recommending me. Thank you. This journey's kind of go like this, inside out and all around. Just ride with me. I appreciate you. Lord, I don't find that I got the strength needed to represent a survivor that I've never met. I mean, I spend long cycles in search of my own self. Depression had me covered in the smallest of hymns. A right thigh sworn to a father, but a man I should have never introduced my body to. Forgive me, for I still come broken, too shattered to hold and though I'm a poet, I may fail to explain all the ways my life has become heavy. when distance became unanswered loved ones. And I saw them. I saw them when they were leaving. But it was hard to say. I guess I should be over this by now, huh? I was just a kid uncomfortable in his growing part. But sometimes I still can't find the words. A hello is too heavy to hold and I don't want him to leave.
Wow.
But when he ran his hand up my thigh, I couldn't hold back the tears. It was confusing. I get it. It was confusing for me too. I didn't know how to say stay. Please, I'm just battling some shit right now. Flashbacks got me going through it right now. Oh man. The way you touched me got me battling myself right now. I usually do a good job at pretending to be strong. But my heart still waits to breathe. I was 19, wanting to be loved by a man, but still being scared to be touched by a man. I didn't know how to tell him about the dragon, the man in the pink shorts, my tongue still baggy in these jeans. Why did he have to touch me like that for? I wanted to tell every man I ever known, but wear the face of someone else when I said it. Because when you come from where I come from, you don't do shit like that, right? I was ashamed, embarrassed, little in my voice though. I was gonna muster the courage to tell. The truth is, I don't know how to tell a man I just had sex with why I still cry in the dark. But I do. Thank you guys. My heart to every survivor. Sometimes that shit takes decades to heal and then you still get a flashback. You know, much love and respect. So I love this man. The love I have for him comes broken. I ransacked Adam's house to search for something that I could change. And I've come up empty. If angels really sit beside clouds, what can mine possibly be proud of? I come damaged. Disobedient I come a little broken. I have fallen upon shallow waters. Watch as an addict drown. Sit with the door closed as I begin to hear his body sweat. And I think about what kind of woman that makes me. Too young in my depth to be the reason why a man stands. I see needles in many forms. Monsters parked on the stations of men. Fill the oceans of his eyes and color me in this feeling of fade I no longer love and watch me lose myself. I've been every kind of bitch. Taste the back of his hands on days he wasn't home. Addiction was still the light out of your daughter's smile long before understandings can heal him. I wish I could say I prayed for him though. Put my emotions to the side while I gather myself. But I couldn't. I was still young in the process of healing. I just couldn't get it. I never really understood how a grown woman can still be affected by the lack of a healthy man. This stage, earn a check, wash a load, and spill over some daddy issues back when I was 12. It's a season of reflection. I understand I gotta come to terms with the broken parts of me though. before I could learn to properly love someone else. But that hasn't stopped me from daydreaming, from becoming a bride in my own mind. And I don't see his face. But in my heart, I wonder what he's going through right now. And hope he's writing a poem about me right now.
Ooh.
Thank you. I didn't read him, but I'm sure he's like a poet, an artist, or somebody. You know what I mean? I'm still waiting for that carriage and that blue little dress. But unfortunately, I battled with this shit. The next two poems come a little different because being a child of an addict was trauma within itself. And then, you know, fighting the hands of a monster. But I'm like, oh, if I went through that, I can go through anything, right? But that was stupid of me. That was really stupid of me. And I ignored the signs when they were flashing and flashing and flashing. And here that goes. Page of words reflect the wounds that lead me to a path of self-neglect. I wake up, roll over, scream at God, and wish for a new life. He must be so sick of me. There was a knock at the door. I opened the door to find a man who said nothing. The silence of a man usually confuses me, wondering what scars can he deliver on this bright Sunday. Where is he? I don't know. He doesn't live here anymore. I had never seen this man, but better than I to ask him who he was, or who the fuck he spoke of. I knew this had to be brought forth by a man that drags the pain of me while I kick and I scream, leaving me to look like I lack sanity. He turns the corner, unzips and spreads, leaving babies hidden underneath the breath of yet another. Blessings turn siblings that we ain't never spoke of. The same man yells, "Ma, I love you," while he drags me yet again through another corner, and I the fool that takes on every woman he dares to spread. And that left my name to slither. I learned in the process of growing, of becoming, the bone she choked on reshaped me. Shaped the experience of a woman I've never met. Pride and self-respect just a little lost. I view her, abandoned, curbside by the same cycles, the same people that watched me grow from the strength of single hands. Now watch me fall. Fall for a man that has made me the outlets to his wounds, the markings to his bearings, have left me to heal. And don't I know better? Wasn't my hero a reflection of the same, choking women by the strings of his imperfections, leaving me a sibling that's only known through the spirals of our DNA? I hold her picture to the wall daily, as if viewing the young girl she grew from allowed me to get to know the woman she's become. But it doesn't. Flashbacks of feelings. I cried so often. My unborn child gathered itself in knots, striking me with the same pain that I passed down. The silence of a man usually confuses me, wondering what scars can he deliver on this bright Sunday. He lifts the right of his shirt and shows me his gun. My son, who barely has the experience of walk, holds the back of my leg, not even 2 yet. And I find phone to ring morning, silently praying for the day this man no longer returns. Thank you guys. I'm gonna one more piece and then I'm gonna stay here and embrace all y'all poetry. So remember those flashing lights? Those flashing lights that be like, get out of there right now. And you're like, oh no, but I can change him. And boot day, okay? Just get out. It started like this. Hello? There was a call at work. Can I speak to? My heart raced. I knew this was one of those calls. Because though I've been doing customer service for a long time, she knew me by name and not by tone, and I found that kind of odd. It wasn't long before me and her sat across one another. And of course, the way she's looking at me, I'm looking at her. And things got a little ignorant, foolish to say. She takes out a picture and I grab the proof I need to show a cheating man a better way, but she says, there's no need to make a fuss about it. Because it's not like we still sleeping together. So I'm like, yo, what am I here for? A man finally stopped his shit to save his home. And now when those checks stop coming in, now you got something to say, huh? She's like, but together we bear child. Chacho, I can't with this one. I used the yard to split a cab back. Jot her phone numbers down on the flip side of a napkin and continue to make my way. I couldn't go back to work those 6 years too many. My thoughts were loud, louder than any block we could pass. Understand a child, a ring, 2 new locations. I left my mother's home for this shit. Built the world on the future of my new beginnings. You think I knew about postpartum depression? While maintaining to be a good woman. My home was on the lips of every give it up bitch. Nah, this is not what I signed up for. We get about 2 blocks away, my stomach is in knots. I give the driver the only money I had left, I hadn't got paid yet. Make my way up the stairs only to find him resting. I just wanted a loving home, yo. A husband, a companion, a best friend. He's made me a fool again and I can't take it. I kick his foot, get the fuck up, yo. Toss the picture before he could open his eyes. Out-tones the neighbor's questions. Furniture gets shuffled across the room. He shakes me like a lady shakes a child she's not woman enough to have yet. And he thinks because I come in bearing a loud tone that his behavior is acceptable. My body across the frame of every wall. But I won't stop fighting. These voices are loud, but they never met me before. I was getting tired. I was getting tired of getting dragged. I was getting tired of getting dragged. I was getting tired. I ran to the kitchen to grab a knife. Nobody's gonna miss him, the boy said. I said, stop, it's becoming too much, but it kept talking and it kept talking. I don't know how I got this arm, but the knife landed in his hand. He dragged me from the kitchen through the hallway to my living room floor. Threw his 240 pounds across my chest, and I really don't know how much he fucking weighed, but it weighed like an elephant bared my breath. And somewhere between the noise, the wall, and the floor, I got cut. This didn't happen on purpose, but that didn't stop the stain from the stitches. my walls, my home. Who the fuck did I become? He pulls both hands over me. And the tip of his knife is the only thing that I could see. There was a conversation with God. Wait! A love letter to my son that said no! A pause moment in time. And I just wanted him to stop, yo. Thank you guys, thank you so much. I was gonna end now, but somebody's mama, you only got like 4 or 5 people on the mic, right?
Well, we got 9 people now.
Oh, okay. So I look forward to hearing everybody. I thank you for taking the time to hear my journey, my pages through this chapter of life. I'm Tabs Poetry on the gram. I appreciate your support in any kind of way. Thank you so much for hearing my story. Oh, thanks.
Nothing like a Bronx girl. I want to say good night to our live streamers. I want to say Nixon 4, not 5. Have a great mentality about this game. We finna win. Awesome night, guys, on the live stream.
One second.
Maybe end the live stream.
Yep.
All right, guys. So we are gonna head into our open.